Jason and Jay and Tom and Rod. We'll get to all of you before the broadcast ends. I'm not going to belabor this long, but if you want to support the broadcast and really get some dynamite products that are the best supplements I've ever come across, I take a couple times a day a squirt of our proprietary vitamin D3, totally organic. Tastes great. Tastes weird. Never tasted anything like it. Super Male Vitality. Take 3 squirts or more of that a day. Put that in the water. This is how I take it. I like to drink it as like a fruit punch. Our methylcobalamin, vitamin B12, the best out there, pharmaceutical grade, the very low price. Survival Shield Nascent Iodine X2. I'm not going to have low energy, you name it. But I'm telling you, this is not a game, okay? Okay? I mean, these are real products. Get ready to detox when you take the X2 and stuff like that. Consult a physician beforehand because people are so deficient in this type of stuff that when you finally get it, I mean, there can be some repercussions. So we're not selling snake oil, folks. This is the real stuff that they don't want you to have. And I have gone from 279 pounds to like 230 or so. And I got another 25, 30 to go. And I'll be my old fighting weight. I was actually about 185 when I really looked great, but it was really healthy. But I'm not going to try to go down that low. My medical doctor said, no, look, you're older now. You just need to get down to 200. And I'm going to do it by the good Lord's graces. Tore my Achilles, working out and hiking. Had to get my hernia fixed after 14 years. You know, stuff like that. But I'm getting it all done and getting supercharged in just 45 days by religiously taking the products, not just taking them off and on. I lost 6 pounds of fat and gained muscle. So InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com is the big umbrella. And we will sell out of it in the next week or so at current sales rates. It's an introductory offer. We now have the Calm Child that Kit Daniels told me to tell folks he took and absolutely knocked him out last night. But it's not really a knockout. It's got 20-something known herbs and things that are known to just calm you and smooth you out. It's great for adults as well. But Child Ease is the product. If you want a calm child, try it out for yourself. InfoWarsLife.com. And your purchase, again, funds the operation. We're running the Alex Challenge Pack at InfoWarsLife.com, where you can get Survival Shield X2, Oxy Powder, and Super Male Vitality. The female sold out. And get free shipping on that at InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. We got 10% off on all the water filters as well with promo code WATER. That special runs in perpetuity. And it's just a 360 win. Anything I promote is what I believe in, what I've researched, what I personally use at a very affordable, fair price. And then you fund a hardcore, vicious operation dedicated to savagely telling the truth and throwing ourselves against the globalists and just trusting in Providence. So we really want to thank all of you out there for your support. InfoWarsLife.com, the books, the videos, the Patriot apparel. We fund ourselves the old-fashioned way, high-quality products, not taking money from you like Warren Buffett does in bailout money, and then giving tens of millions to ABC News to push tax increase propaganda on the middle class. We don't take your money like filth, Warren Buffett. We open society of freedom that counters the fake open societies of George Soros. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. Let's talk to Francis, been holding for an hour. I really appreciate that. From New York, then Jay and others. Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I would have gone to you earlier, but the phone system was glitching. Go ahead.
That's not a problem. I have a couple of questions to ask you. First of all, about Ted Cruz. I understand that, me personally, Rand Paul's the guy for me, but I have my doubts with him as well. But
no, absolutely. You can't put your trust in any man. Christ told us only put trust in God. I agree with you.
Yeah. He's just too good for me. I think, like you said, was correct a couple of weeks ago. You mentioned that as far as he could be saying all the right things, but he could be part of the globalist agenda as well.
Absolutely. But, we know he's better than Hillary Clinton. And listen, I'm not a lesser of two evils guy. I've just learned to not look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't put all my hopes in a presidential run. I say take over locally with ideas and take over with our voting with our dollars. But, yeah, Ted Cruz has been a little too hawkish towards Russia. His wife is CFR, Goldman Sachs, but she resigned from that 4 years ago and a bunch of other stuff. So I'll go off of how he votes. His voting record's really good compared to, say, Chuck Schumer. What do you think?
Oh, I agree with you 100% on that. I mean, Chucky Schumer's basically a globalist puppet, and we all know that.
I mean, if it wasn't for Ted Cruz and Rand Paul, they would have passed the assault weapons ban and all these bans. But then I think maybe let them go ahead and ban it. Let's, you know, if they really want to show their cards. But, you know, I just, what do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, I basically, you're right. I mean, basically, let's elect them. But unfortunately, with that is that, like you said, we can't trust anyone as far as you know, if they're going to be legitimate in that.
Well, we got to hold their feet to the fire. You know, first things first. John Boehner should not be the Speaker of the House. John Boehner is a Democratic operative. He is the rhino definition of a Republican in name only. He is horrible. I mean, at least Michael Moore admits he wants our guns. Boehner goes along with it but says he's pro-gun. I mean, he blocked the abortion bill that we had the votes in the House and Senate to ban killing 7-month and 8-month-old babies. I mean, you know, John Boehner is a baby killer. John Boehner is a criminal piece of crap who's been involved in criminal operations for 30 years. He's a compromised rat bastard.
Hey, Boomer! I learned in school today that 60% of our bodies are made of water. Good thing we have the Berkey system. It's the cleanest, best water ever. Mom says it's because the Berkey's filtration system cleans out the bad stuff and leaves only pure, delicious water. I know, right? You love it too. Yeah, I'm thirsty too. Let's go get some. Get Berkey clean water by calling 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653. Or visit GoBerkey.com.
Hey, everyone. You know, Mark and I were talking the other day about Guns80.com and how people really want ghost guns. They want 100% privacy. So Guns80.com is allowing you now to call them, give your address, and they'll ship you out with a money order or some very private instrument. You can work that out with them. They'll ship you out a gun in like a brown paper wrapper so no one even knows you have it. No records will be kept. To be 100% private. But you got to call them. 844-2GUNS80, 844-248-6780.
Hey, how you doing, Alex?
Good, brother.
Just recently started using your products. Everything you said about them's correct. Me and my wife both use a lot of them, and it's made a lot of changes in our lives here.
Well, thank you, brother. It's because it also funds our operation, but doing that, I know I've got to have the highest quality. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals.
We do the Super Male and the Super Female Vitality. Big changes, a lot of energy. We've gotten off of the cheap energy drinks, energy shots, saving a ton of money there.
Sourced from powerful organic herbs, harvested around the planet, and then concentrated for maximum potency. They want to stun and dumb down, and energy drinks and stuff just cover that up for a while, but then burn you out, in my experience, whereas stuff that gets your glands naturally going goes right to the source. So it's pretty exciting, and I love it. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality and other powerful products from InfoWars Life.
It's very easy to be a criminal. All you need to burglarize a home is one simple household tool, a pair of scissors. If your home security system can be compromised by a criminal using scissors, then you're making it easy for them. Almost every home security system, even those sold by big-name companies, has a weakness. The phone line. You shell out $1,500, get locked into a long-term contract, and think you're safe. But a burglar can destroy your alarm in seconds with one snip. And when a burglar cuts your phone line, you're defenseless. Simply Safe Home Security is the smarter choice. Built by Harvard engineers, Simply Safe uses a wireless connection to call the cops. Scissors can't cut it, and that means your home stays safe. 24/7 professional monitoring is under $15 a month with no contract. Simply Safe Home Security keeps you safer than the other guys for half the cost. Protect your home with the alarm you can trust. Simply Safe. Go to simplysafedefense.com now for an exclusive 10% offer. That's simplysafedefense.com.
Let's not forget, there are a lot of well-meaning conservatives and liberals like Robert Kennedy Jr. He's come out and said that there is a vaccine-linked Holocaust with millions of children being brainwashed. The article is on Infowars.com, and he's being demonized and attacked. The food babe, Vani Hari, is being attacked all over because she's effective and she's telling the truth. Hey, McDonald's, please take the silly putty plastic plasticizer out of your food. I mean, it's there. They admit it. Take it out. Don't demonize Vani Hari. So we got to stand with those that stand with us to tell the truth. The Tsarnaev living brother, convicted in Boston Marathon bombing, said he was not guilty, but they basically cut his larynx out. And then his lawyer came out and said he was guilty on the news a few weeks ago. Boy, with defense lawyers like that, he was totally set up, ladies and gentlemen, to sell the police state. His brother worked for the CIA. The Russians blew his cover 2 years before. The government lied about it. It all came out. Unbelievable. And we had the Secret Service, even though Obama wasn't in town, come to press conferences with our reporter there. You saw it on national news. We got to do a recap of that tonight on the Nightly News. Dan Bidandi, and tell him, and tell the press, do not look at his material, do not look at his pictures of the contractors and the black backpacks. And I'm not saying the contractors were involved. There was a drill. We know it was on the news. They ran a drill so that they could get in whoever really did it, and in case they got caught, claim they were part of the drill. We know it was fake. The other Tsarnaev brother was murdered in front of everybody. He didn't kill a cop. That all came out. I don't know what happened, but it's fake. He's now been convicted. Jay in Texas, thanks for holding. Go ahead, you're on the air.
God bless you, Alex. I want to comment on Jade Helm 15 and see what you think of this scenario. It stinks to me like Soros in the Ukraine and Eric Holder with Fast and Furious and OKC. Picture this. The government brings the troops into the area, and then they come under fire by provocateurs that shoot them and shoot
Sure, they could know that I would talk about the drill, as I always do, then I'd have the military attacked by their own people, then blame it on me, just like Underwood would throw a brick through his own window. Yep.
And then the provocateurs leave in the darkness, and then it's blamed on gun owners. And the way to avoid this is have the troops train on base.
That's right.
This can happen. And this is exactly what Soros did in the Ukraine, where those provocateurs shot police and they shot civilians to cause the agitation. And then this would be a call for to villainize gun owners and to move things forward. There's also a guy who had a chart of, I think it was Russian groups that were surrounding the area of the James held operation that actually like looped around it. They're all in small towns. And the guy goes, well, why are these guys all in these outskirts of these small towns? Why are they doing that for? And I thought that was interesting. But the thing of it is with them bringing the troops in, they're in control of the time, the territory, and the tactics, all in one time. And that's what you're going to be if you're going to be a hunter, in control of the moment. So I just wanted to see what you think on it. And but that's what came to me.
Anything is possible with these globalists, but, I mean, the general public doesn't think like that. Like, I watched House of Cards, again, the first season, because I've had surgery and I was taking off some time. And it was clear that he threw the brick through his own window to blame his opposition. And I'm sitting around, people watching, they go, Alex, don't think it's going to be. And, of course, at the end, it was staged. The public doesn't think like that, even though 9 times out of 10, stuff's a false flag. Historically, World War II started with a false flag. Vietnam with a false flag. The Spanish-American War with a false flag. It just over and over again. God bless you. I appreciate your call. We're going to go to Overdrive. 1 minute break. Some stations don't carry it. Infowars.com/show to find the free video feeds. We're going to go to Tom, and then Jason, and then Rod. I may have time to get to Mary, but she's been holding only about 5 minutes. The other's been holding longer. So I'm going to get to Tom, everybody. So start your engines. We're going to obviously end the main transmission now. Lord willing, don't take the show for granted. They're trying to shut down alternative media everywhere. We'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central. Please support our local AM and FM affiliates and our local sponsors, or become a sponsor. God bless you all. If you are watching or listening, you are the resistance.
Using unparalleled research in the development of a synergistic formulation based around the key concepts of super oxygenation, the next level in cleansing is here. With key ingredients backed by real clinical studies, the new Oxy Powder, available through InfoWars Life, was invented during Dr. Group's research on the toxification of our bodies. Many herbal colon cleansers are harsh on the body and contain cheap and potentially dangerous ingredients, oftentimes full of synthetic fillers, GMOs, additives, or worse. Gently start cleaning your body with easy capsules that start working while you sleep. Oxy Powder does not require time off work, and there's no need for bad-tasting concoctions. Instead, Oxy Powder slowly releases monoatomic oxygen into the intestinal tract and body. Experience the astonishing cleansing power of superoxide and ozonide technology. Go to InfoWarsLife.com or InfoWarsStore.com to get started with Oxy Powder, or call 1-888-253-3139.